All right, writers, today we are going to be looking at how to show our emotions in our writing. We will be working on showing, not telling. This lesson is called Show, Don't Tell, Emotions. If you've read the book Knuffle Bunny, you know that in the book, Trixie loves her bunny more than anything. Well, in the book, there's a problem. Her bunny gets lost. Now, in the story, Trixie is clearly very upset. You see her trying to talk to her dad, waving her arms around, speaking really loudly, and he's just not listening. He doesn't know what's wrong. On this page, it says Trixie bawled, and then you see, wah! She went boneless. You can see her dragging. Her dad has to carry her. So how does the author show that Trixie is upset? The author didn't just say Trixie was sad, or Trixie was mad, or Trixie wanted her bunny. No, the author used words and phrases to show us exactly how upset Trixie was. Trixie bawled. She cried so loudly. She went boneless. That gives me an image in my head to help me understand how Trixie is feeling. Well, today we are going to talk about showing and not telling when we're describing emotions in our writing. If you look on the right side, you'll see the word showing, and the left side, the word telling. We're going to work first on showing versus telling the emotion of sadness. One way that sometimes people will explain that they're sad is they might just say, I was sad. But that's not very exciting. That doesn't show us how the person is feeling. That just tells us that the character is sad. We want to be more like Mo Willems in his book, Knuffle Bunny, to show how our character is feeling. Well, one step up towards the showing instead of telling is, I had a frown on my face. That lets us know what the character is looking like, but still doesn't tell us exactly, doesn't show us how they're feeling. Finally, my heart sunk. A tear rolled down my cheek. When I hear that, I know the character is sad. When your heart sinks in your chest, it's because you're upset about something. If you have a tear rolling down your cheek, you're upset. Compare that to I was sad. Which one gives you a better picture of how the character is feeling? Let's do another example. Instead of sad, let's think about happy. We could say, I was happy. That tells your reader exactly how you're feeling, but it's not super interesting. I just had to smile. That's better. That tells us that you're a little bit excited, that something good is happening. I felt alive inside. My eyes lit up and a smile spread across my face. Notice how much more interesting and exciting that wording is. That lets us know that you truly are happy. Your eyes lit up. Our eyes get excited when we get happy or when we have good feelings inside of us. When a smile spreads across our face, we know that you're happy. In your writing today, I want you to think about showing and not telling. Look at your writing. Do you see feeling words? You can pause the video to look if you need to. If you don't see feeling words, or if you do see feeling words, think about the feeling. If you're talking about being happy in your writing, what does it look like when someone feels that way? What does it look like when someone is happy? Well, you could include emotions, like in the words we saw on the last slide, where the smile slid across someone's face or their eyes lit up. That's what it looks like when someone is happy. Use more than one word to really show that feeling. Don't just say, I was sad, or I was happy, or I was scared. Use words that really show what the character is feeling. Let's do an example. Let's think back to our writing on Gretchen. Remember, she was in the woods, and she was lost. Now remember, before we start writing again, we always need to reread what we wrote before. So let's reread. One sunny afternoon, Gretchen was playing in her treehouse with her toy cars. She raced the red and yellow car with the blue one. The red one always won. Gretchen thought. I wonder if my red remote control car could jump over the creek. She decided to try it. She climbed down the tree and headed into the woods. Gretchen walks deeper and deeper into the woods. She passes lots of trees and rocks, but no creek. Oh dear, Gretchen thinks, it is getting dark. Her stomach begins to growl as she shivers. Now I want to add some more. Gretchen's going to be going back. She's going to turn around on this page and go back towards her house. But I want to explain to my reader that Gretchen is afraid. How can I do that? Well, when we're afraid, sometimes we're sad too. I'm going to make Gretchen have a shaky voice. Sometimes when I'm scared of something, my voice gets shaky or it quivers. So I'm going to make Gretchen have that happen. What else do I feel like when I am scared? Sometimes when I'm scared, I get sad and I feel like crying. So maybe Gretchen will cry too. Think back to how you feel when you're scared and think what you could add. I guess I better turn around, Gretchen says with a shaky voice. Her heart drops into her stomach as she tries to remember which direction she just came from. Her heart drops into her stomach. That lets us know that she's afraid. A tear drops down her cheek. Again, this shows me she's afraid or she's scared. Listen again. I guess I better turn around, Gretchen says with a shaky voice. Her heart drops into her stomach as she tries to remember which direction she just came from. A tear drops down her cheek. I used more than one word to show you that Gretchen was afraid and kind of sad. Remember, in your own writing, show, don't tell. Look at your writing. Do you see feeling words? Think about the feeling. What does it look like when someone feels that way? Use more than one word to really show that feeling. All right, writers, get started.